it is time to say an official goodbye, farewell to Raw Alignment, and hello to Alyse Parker. Hello, greetings family. I am so excited for this video. As you can tell, I set up a whole shebang because it is time for the official Alyse Parker rebrand. Silo Nelson, are you ready for it? You look like a little grandpa. It's time to get down to the business. I have a full notebook, things that I just want to make sure I share with you. I thought it would be fun if I started out this video by reflecting on some past YouTube videos, like when I was at the fruit farm living in a van, and just reflect from my point of view and my perspective now. And then I will share all the details with you about why I dove into a rebrand over these last few months, what exactly the rebrand is all about, what's gonna change here on this channel and across all social platforms, all the good stuff. Let's go onto my YouTube channel. Spread the love and spread the health to everyone. Okay, first of all, before even diving into the video, this intro is so freaking cute. I remember making this and like being so excited that I finally had enough videos in my like repertoire to create this little intro. And this clip in particular that I have pulled up on the screen, I'm just like remembering this point in time where I had just gotten my dreadlocks done, probably like a few weeks before this or a few days before this, and the phase of my dreadlocks before I had them like professionally crocheted, and basically that means tightened. It's intense, but I wanted the dreadlocks so badly, and I look so different. I look so young, and I'm not sure what is going on with my eyes here, but I definitely don't look like super healthy. Spread the love and spread the health to everyone you possibly can. Okay, what? What is this? Health to everyone you possibly can. Hello. Spread the love, spread the health to everyone you possibly can is still something that I totally stand behind. Is my battery running low? All right, as I was transferring footage, reformatting my card, I figured I would switch my shirt into something more appropriate for this video. So where was I? Hello everybody. Today I'm going to show you my minimalist wardrobe, and this is something I've been working on for around a year now, actually a little bit over a year, and I would say I've gotten rid of 70% of all of my clothing. So oh my gosh, I have to pause and just say that more recently, ever since I moved away from Hawaii and I'm kind of like more like back in society, I honestly kind of wish that I had some of the clothes that I got rid of before this video. Like here in this video, I say I got rid of 90% of my things. Yes, it felt so freeing, but as a small person, it's so hard to find like nice clothing that actually fits, and I feel like I had a really cool style, and then I started narrowing everything down and lost a little bit of that. All right, what video should we look at next? Why don't we do one at Kanikiki? Good morning. It is 5:40 a.m. 5:40 a.m. Oh my gosh, I miss waking up in nature so much. I remember just the feeling of like living in this hut at Kanikiki. It felt so freaking good. Woke up at 5:30 and it's pretty dark out, as you can see. So the first thing that I do when I wake up is I go and I use the composting toilet. Dude, what? Do you see these ants? And then I brush my teeth. So that was just like something that was completely looked over because there wasn't another option. That's just like the way that it is when you're living in the jungle. Ants and bugs are absolutely everywhere, and to have spider webs or spiders or ants like crawling on your belongings is totally normal. And I actually remember I really enjoyed brushing my teeth and just like living outside. I'm
out at the outdoor sink right now, just brushing my teeth. I have a bamboo toothbrush that I'm using. Flat since I've been here. I do still have my muscles, even though I'm
Dang, I look kind of shredded.
only eating fruits and vegetables. So I'm just going to stretch a little bit. My legs have been super tight since I've been here. I went for a
I'm literally so cute.
right here. I'm just stretching my calves and my hamstrings. I can hardly even do.
Dude, honestly, watching this makes me like sad, kind of. It was such a beautiful time in my life. Wow, I didn't expect to get so emotional. Okay, let's watch another one. Should we watch a van life video?
Hey guys, today I want to do a new type of video for you. And yes, I'm going to be talking about the good, the bad, and the ugly of living in a van.
I definitely did not feel healthy at this point, and I think this is like the video where I kind of share. I don't remember if I moved out of the van at this point, but I remember like it was so clear to me in this moment that the van life was not serving me. I just did not feel healthy at all.
But it's going to be a new style video where I'm literally just going to talk and not edit the video at all. So,
Nice.
Let's see, where do I even begin? I guess I'll start by saying that I have had a flu for the past 3 or 4 days. I'm getting better now, but my throat is still really, really sore, so you might hear a little different.
I feel like I was constantly sick during this time in my life, and I like didn't know if it was allergies to something in the van, to like the nature in Hawaii, or if I was literally sick, but I felt like I was constantly in this state of like not feeling good. And I remember it felt so good to move into an apartment after this. I do want to say it was obviously so fun and exciting, and it was such a good experience and adventure to live in the van, and I definitely would try van life again in the future. Definitely not in an empty utility van with just an air mattress. I would probably build out the inside of a van. But right now it's feeling so good for me to just be in this little home and be more grounded. Okay, let's look at the video, the original main video that I had that ended up going viral of me taking out my dreadlocks.
This is like a whole nother head of hair, or more than that.
Oh my gosh, I remember there were so many memes made of me holding all of my hairballs. There were like memes saying that it was like a bunch of kiwis or hamsters and like all these weird things that I kept being tagged in. I miss that intro. Wait, what? I feel like I'm such like a little tomboy in this video. Like, I think I painted my nails here for the first time in so long, and that was the only time I painted my nails like since I was on YouTube, until I just recently started painting them again. But the like nail polish is all chipped, and I'm just like, I don't know, something about it. Like, I feel like I have a different energy, more like childlike and more like, I don't even know how to put it into words.
I am about to take them out.
My eyes are so clear. So clear. I think that was the biggest aesthetic perk of eating raw vegan, was that my eyes were so white. They're not gross now, but they're definitely not as crystal clear.
I'm about to take them out.
Okay, who remembers that moon, that crescent moon necklace? I switched from that necklace to my own little symbol, the raw alignment symbol, the Alyse Parker symbol with the heart and the arrow, about a year ago now, but I wore that crescent moon necklace that my grandma gave me for so long.
Yeah, I guess I'll just keep you guys updated on that. I'm sure just a little bit at a time it'll grow in thicker as it once was. So
I just feel like my energy is like super chill and more masculine and less expressive. I'm just like real, like, I don't know. I guess I was in Hawaii and it's much more slow paced there, but I definitely seem like just so like chill, like surfer girl. Okay, let's watch 1 or 2 more videos.
What's up YouTube, it's Alyse, and I cannot believe that I am recording this video right now. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
That's so awesome! Wow! Dude, that's so awesome.
I'm literally like crying right now. I remember that moment being so exciting, and like, I don't know, I feel like if I wasn't at the YouTube house during this moment, it would have been like super, super chill, like, but everyone else made like a big deal out of it and like made me feel just really excited and like proud of how far I had come on YouTube. And yeah, it was so, so sweet to be in that environment and have everyone just like, to just be excited and congratulate me.
Last night, Raw Alignment reached 500,000 subscribers. That's 500,000 people. What makes me happy, what fills me with joy and love and excitement is knowing that this many people are changing their lives, are becoming healthier and happier individuals, are simplifying by letting go of extra material belongings and incorporating more fresh fruits and vegetables into their life, practicing self-love, going to bed earlier, exercising, letting go of relationships that no longer serve them or contribute positively to their life. What makes me happy is knowing that you are taking responsibility of your life and your health, and you are working every single day and taking action towards making your dreams a reality.
Oh my gosh. I remember procrastinating filming this video, but then as soon as it got to be too long and it was like the very end of the day, you can tell it's like nighttime in this clip, I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna turn it on, do a 1-take video and see what happens. And I remember it just like, I channeled something and it just like flowed really, really well. There's obviously so many other videos that I could tune into and watch. The whole Appalachian Trail series, everything where I got back from the trail and moved to the home overlooking the ocean in Hawaii, and I started talking more about the law of attraction and manifestation and making money online and business. And I started opening up about like my Adderall addiction, and I like my thumbnails from this era. And then I left Hawaii, and I feel like shit got hard after that. But I kept filming, I kept uploading videos, and I was definitely trying to be consistent with YouTube, but I felt like I had kind of lost my vitality and lost my mental clarity. And then of course the I'm Not Vegan video, and then I feel like the last few videos were kind of me like regaining my footing, but also being super like self-aware of how I was going to be received online and getting really caught up with all of that, which is not me. Like all of my early videos on YouTube, I was so just sharing to share and not really worried about what others would think of me. And then as a lot of the intense criticism kind of sank in, I did start to care, and I feel like now my new videos are me like totally breaking free of that, getting back to the roots, but also having this newfound confidence and being unshakable in who I am. Without further ado, let's dive in to the rebrand.
One eternity later.
Okay, Good Vibe Tribe, it is time to say an official goodbye, farewell to Raw Alignment, and hello to Alyse Parker. So before even diving into the rebrand, I guess I should perhaps address the fact that yes, I did change my last name. My last name used to be Bräutigam, in German pronounced Bräutigam. It's a name that I never resonated with, and people can say what they will about that being silly, about changing my last name, but for me, the name Parker just feels much more me than Bräutigam ever did. I wanted to change my last name for as long as I could possibly remember. No, it doesn't have anything to do with my family, and my family is cool with my name change. So I want to run through a few reasons why I shifted the name from Raw Alignment to Alyse Parker. One is that for some reason, years and years later, after I stopped consuming raw food or stopped being raw vegan, somehow individuals who were coming to my channel for the first time would still associate raw alignment with raw food. That just wasn't really the main focus anymore, and it hadn't been for years. So that was one thing that I kind of wanted to move away from, just not have that immediate thought of like raw alignment, raw food. To be totally transparent, another small reason why I shifted the name from Raw Alignment to my name, Alyse Parker, was because when I shifted my diet, there were over 100 videos made about me online using the name Raw Alignment, whether that be to get my attention, whether that be for views and for money, but there were a lot of videos that were criticizing me, calling me names, and making assumptions about who I was as a person, what my intentions were, and a lot of it was all incorrect. A lot of it was pretty intense and mean. I kind of wanted to break free from all of that and just be known as who I am, just leave that whole bundle of junk in the past. It has felt really, really good in that regard to change to Alyse Parker. Another reason for changing from Raw Alignment to Alyse Parker is that this is my journey. As you could tell from some of the verbiage that I shared in my early videos, I was always talking about my journey, my opinions, my experience, but somewhere along the way, I think it got to be confusing and there were a lot of assumptions that I was telling others what to do. I just want it to be known that this community is a community of ever evolving and expanding and changing and growing human beings, and we are not locked into any box of these certain topics, and we are not a group of individuals who shun anything that is not in that box. We are expansive. We are here to embrace updated information and to upgrade and enhance our lives accordingly to this new information and to all the new things that we learn. So those are kind of some of the general reasons that I wanted to create this rebrand. And now I want to talk about the visual aspect of the rebrand. So the colors and the elements that are so present. So the first thing is the obvious shift from all light cotton candy fairy tale dreamland to this balance, to this duality, to this understanding that there is yin and yang, that there is light and dark, and to understand that there is indeed suffering in the world, and maybe it's not so beneficial to completely close off all attention to that and only focus on dreamland. So this shift into duality is about still maintaining this beautiful focus and attention on the dream life that we strive for and that we are actively working towards, but to also be present in the here and now. And that might mean it's a good day. That might mean it's a hard day. That might mean we are feeling so healthy. That might mean we are really struggling. But to be present here while simultaneously knowing where we are going and where we are destined to be, and that there are better times coming. I also want to talk about the meaning of the colors that are present in my brand. Pink represents the heart, the love. Purple represents intuition. Blue represents communication. These are all foundational aspects of who we are as a community and what I share here on all social platforms. And of course, the darker clouds that are now so present on my banner and the intro and everywhere within my social platforms is to represent that darker side of life, the suffering. And this rebrand is both of those two worlds colliding and being able to navigate both of those worlds and find balance in those worlds and to pay attention to both of those worlds. All right, let's move on to the specific elements So you probably have noticed that there is a heavy emphasis on aliens and spaceships and outer space and the universe. And this was not so present within the Raw Alignment brand, the fairy tale vibe. So this is a new aspect, a new element. To me, this is representative of my understanding of the other dimensions of life, that we are not just here on this planet in the physical world, but there is so much more out there. We are not alone. We are energetic beings that are so much more than our physical body. To me, the whole space aspect of this rebrand is present to share the reminder that we can have fun. We can play in this physical world and not take life so seriously. And for the mushroom elements, I will be sharing a video in the near future. Finally, thank you for your patience on my experience with psychedelics. But the mushroom element of this rebrand represents expansive love and unity with all human beings and living beings and Earth and the universe and everything. It is us grounding down into this physical world and feeling the interconnectedness and the co-creation of all of it. For me, the mushroom elements are a reminder that we are all divinely guided, and the more we are connected and aligned with universal energy and love, the more this journey makes sense and the easier it will be for us. This is also a reminder to trust the process and to trust the path that we are on. And of course, it is a little reminder to always continue expanding our awareness and our mind, and to not be afraid to release outdated stories that we tell ourselves, to release outdated limiting beliefs, to release outdated perspectives, and to be open to new perspectives, to be open to seeing the world or situations in a new way. And although crystals are not really that big of an element in the rebrand, they are still present and there is still meaning in them. And so for me, the crystals are a reminder to infuse our lives with intention, to quiet the noise of the external world, to quiet the distractions, and to really live deliberately. And as much as life has such a deeper meaning than most of us can really comprehend, this physical experience, this life that we are living, relies so heavily on the intention and in the meaning that we give to it. So the crystals are a reminder to shift focus. That pretty much concludes the details as much as I can squeeze into this already so long of a video. I hope that you enjoyed watching and learning all about where my channel has come from and why these shifts have taken place and what this rebrand is all about. There are so many new videos coming for you so soon, and I'm so grateful for each and every one of you, no matter if you just stumbled upon my video and my channel today or if you've been here for a year or 5 years. I am so appreciative for you and for our community and how growth focused we are. I feel like I need to stop rambling. Thank you so much for being here, for tuning into this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you are ready for all that is yet to come, and I will see you in the next video.